And we are live. Alrighty, so hold on. Let me make sure the little buggers work. Oh, there they are. Let me see in the Twitch panel really quick on my end. So you can see the little guys roaming on the screen. Let me see. Yeah, you should now have bird options in there, I think. Yep, and you also saw my mouse cursor there looking at the thingy. But yep, now these little guys are going to be joining us in the stream. But yeah, if you want to change your little thingy, go to the, middle of the screen on the right. We just added a bunch of new burbs in there. A lot of birds. Ranging from a raven to a flamingo. Alright. On that note, though, I'm going to go ahead and kick off the next stuff. But I do hope everyone's Saturday is going well, and especially staying cool in this heat. Oh, hey Shadow, how goes it? Uh-huh, that is correct, Unknowing. For those curious in the soundtrack, this is it. Before we start, hold on. Oh. I'll drop this for Shadow. Let me just see how it works. There you go, now you should be able to jump now. Alright. And then I'll go ahead and kick it up. I don't know how long that's going to last. But this is something I'm actually testing out for Pillars of Eternity specifically. I should be enabled. Is it working for you guys? Are you able to jump or not? Yeah, that's the goal of the thing. Oh yeah. Okay, it does work. Cool. Alright, then in that case, I am going to kick off Pillars. Have fun with that, Anoe. Alright. In the meantime, you guys can go hop around while I try to relearn Pillars. But I do hope everyone's Saturday is going well. I also... Oh! As I'm booting Pillars, I just saw a bird down there. I hope the birds can jump, because I didn't see any animation stuff for them in there. That's what I'm hoping for. But off topic, though, I did discover something new with the, Focus me here. Peak updates. Apparently, if you go off screen on there, you can actually, literally crash your GPU if you go into a second modder. Which I do hope they fix. Alright, this is where we left off. Oh wait, that's cool. I actually have two different saves. That was not a thing when I started back in the day. I have my first character and the new character. That is really good, Pillars. Good job, that's actually good so you can have multiple playthroughs. Alright. So we're a priest. The reason I chose a priest, specifically a Barath, is for lore reasons, but also because other than the ciphers, they're kind of the one that also has more dialogue. Like lore dialogue. Alright. Up. Go ahead and put that in. You have 467. Okay. 467 goes to Shadow. And hold on, gonna put some music on. You would be under RPG. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yep, there you go. Alright, we're gonna head back to the game now. But on that note, though, I'm going to actually try to go at least 3 hours on the stream on my end. Or try to, at least. Mm-hmm. Oh. Hold on. And we still have the music playing. Gonna drop that down a little bit. There we are. So this is the strange device that knocked us out earlier. But first, we gotta level up. Alright. Lore, obviously, because I'm one priest. Let's see. Survival actually wouldn't hurt. And there we are. Actually, wow, I can put a lot of points in there. 7 flew high. Oh, we're in the kind of the boring part right now. Scouting mode. Oh, we're a priest. So I think I'll just go ahead and go for that. Untroubled faith. The priest's ability to inspire has more than the sum of his or her actions, negating reputations, negatively influenced by holy radiance. Okay. Brilliant radiance. What do we got here? Oh, cool thing is you can actually get to choose other things from other classes. Ooh, Beefy McMoist. Ooh, nice. Barrett is my favorite of Pee-wee Pantheon. And I also chose it because of this sequel too. But also, welcome into the chat, Beefy McMoist. I'm just looking at what stats to go with for the build. Yes, I do love the username. Allows to heal a small amount. Right now I'm just trying to figure out what to go with here. Weapon and shield. So right now we're kind of in the boring part. Dual wield, we're two-handed right now. And we're also a pale elf as well, / snow elf. The palette, here we are. You know what? You know what, we'll go with this one. We'll go with the palette hand since that's kind of fitting for us. There, got it, okay. I'm just a little rusty at this. Okay, so we got this as a talent. I think that's a good idea to go with, because also, I do also like Bareth, but I also like Whale as well, just for whatchamacallit, the Pantheon. We will see more of the Pantheon when we get to that in the sequel. But I hope your Saturday's going well, Beefy. Alright, I'm just seeing if there's anything I missed. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and look around Dyrwood and see what we missed. Let me just see. Okay, that's our goal right here. Alright. Oh yeah, down there. Oh, I remember this place. I'm just looking at the place that I remember back in the day. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun down there. We're gonna start here. It's gonna be fun when I get to a certain companion who's also a priest. Oh, a body. This is just a wonderful start.
Huh?
There we are. Let us look around. And let me check my AI stuff. Defend self, use per rest abilities. Okay. We're kind of more of a... Oh geez, we do need to camp. Our spells are pretty low right now. I hope we don't have to run into anything. Oh. A shadow over there. I actually never noticed that. I never saw a shadow of someone running around over there. Outlaw. Up. Oh boy.
Keeping quiet.
I don't have stealth, but I don't think I'm ready to fight some outlaws just yet. Especially being alone right now. Okay, so we have the option of your outlaws or your young wolves. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to choose one of these. What are you per rest? Let's see. You don't seem to be per rest at all. We might be able to do this fine then. Alright, I'll take a chance. Okay, outlaw, you ready to die? And before there's more of them. Let's see how this goes with the new console hop thingy.
Almost.
Looks like we failed that. And I put slow mode on my end, but yeah. The last time I played this, the combat is actually really rough back in the day when I first played this. Alright, I'm gonna turn that off though. We did it. Alright, let's see. A sword? No. What is the helmet we got now? Well, our inventory is kind of full. We can just store that in there, I guess. Yeah, we have way too much stuff we're gonna sell. You know what? I'll take all your stuff. Good thing is, at least I have a stash I can use. See? Reminds me, I should have grabbed some loot in the previous area. But let's go ahead and look around. Gilded Veil. You know what? Oh, who is this? Nantan, huh?
Well met, friend.
This man appears hurriedly dismounting his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up at you as you approach. His expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, little breathless. On your way south, is it? Pale elf. You look to be a long way from home, meaning no offense. Not sure what brought you down here, but it's no place to go wandering alone. He wipes his brow, turning his face to you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Well, I don't think that's someone we just met is going to be knowing that. I'm only passing through. I mean to reach Gilded Vale. You're headed the right way. Shouldn't be too much further, and there's no missing it if you keep the road. But you want to be clear, keep clear of the place after that. We were just attacked north of here. Me and my friend of mine, we came out to hunt some deer. Came up onto a bear instead. Great monstrous thing. Oh god, now you bring back the bad memories. And Pearly didn't make it through. I don't know what I'll tell his wife. In any case, this forest already cost me a dear friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Where did you find this bear? In the cave, a ways up that way. Points to the northwest. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast. Would hate to hear that the bear took another life. Who are you? Name's Nantan. Born and raised in Gilded Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. What happened to your... We already know what happened to the friend, the guy with the bear, but let's see. We didn't see it coming. We were following a stag. Pearly, who saw something in the brambles, and we went off tearing off for it. We all but stumbled into that cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance, and the bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The beasts will take what they will, I suppose. And this time, Gallowin's favor fell upon the bear. Alright then, Nantan. So, the bear is northwest, huh? Interesting. We'll have to come back to here when we have friends. Because I don't think I can fight a bear yet. I mean, I barely scraped... Oh no, it looks like this is once per rest. Okay, that answers that then. Let us explore. Blink. Wonderful greetings.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
I feel at home already. Do you welcome everyone this way? The only answer you hear is buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever conceived a hollow-born child?
Not mistaken, stoicism is also tied a little bit to this, so...
That kind of surliness will get you nowhere in Gilded Vale. Lord Raderick has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village, and to him, no answer at all is as good as an admission of guilt.
Oh, are we going into combat already?
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst. His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Let's go with, I've been feeling strange since a close call with a bivouac. Is there someone in town who could help?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
You said something about Hollowborn and the Waveland's legacy before. Trying to find a necromancer to fix the animancer issues. He blinks. I forgot you foreigners do not have the curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn has been a scourge upon Dyrwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. He raises empty hands. In truth, no one knows. But they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Waidwin's legacy stuck to that honor of the blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. Let's see what happens after we answer that at number 3. Lord Radric's decree may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. He nods. I'm going to take a little sip of water, though, because there's going to be a lot of narrating here. Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony near the ruins. Oops, we already did that one. You'll want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing in Gwathan ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Bareth have mercy. Hey, Bareth! We certainly have. Maybe so. Like I said, it's best to stay away from those sort of places. Goodbye.
Keep out of...
Listen!
For whom the bell tolls.
Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck with the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Bareth must be redoubled. I mean, technically, I am a priest of Bareth. What happened? He shrugs. I will know more details when the messenger arrives. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps, but that is not of your concern. I can be sure of nothing now. Oh, does this affect the Lord's offers to new settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know soon enough. I have a feeling you also want to hurt me if I come see you again. Alright, so... Oh, hey!
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Hey, you dear. Well, this is the first guy with a portrait, so he's also a companion. And one of the favorites. Well, among a lot of companions are the favorites. Alright, though. Strange way to talk about your dead. I'm a priest. Looking for anyone who can help me feel better, I guess. Yeah, that's true. My condolences. Oh, he gives an understanding nod and takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Alright, dear. Scattered between the roots, bracelets of twine and bead, wilting flowers, and notes of half erased rains. Half erased by the rains. Oh, well, I may as well grab that over there. I guess we'll go ahead and explore for a little bit. And we have an ad incoming. Oh, good seeing you, Adir. We'll get you at some point. For now, let's go ahead and get acquainted with this town, I guess. Hopefully we won't be fighting anyone. Can we talk to you guys or no? Nope. Careful if you head east. Guards patrol Eastwood, but not the Black Meadow. Theophalian. As you... Oh, this must be one of the Kickstarter guys. But this is actually one of the cool things that we can do now. You see a pennant waving tall, sluggish in wood, rising sun embroidered on banner, a vanguard of small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant, if restrained. Their armor has yet to be tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, and filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands Commander, awkward, in full armor but determined in his step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There is a twist to his mouth, his countenance grim. He throws up his hand, halting his troop. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder, deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as a Stygian cloud races toward them overhead. Soldiers stand only the staccato movement. God, I could have butchered that. Of their breath betraying their nerves. Commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down upon his troop. Invigorated, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. So we can do that now. Anything else in here? Anything with you? This is going to be Barra's house. Well, that's grim. Reason why that's grim. Oh, also, I think that's also a godlike over there. Yeah, that's a moon godlike. Okay. I was actually debating whether to go godlike on this character as well, by the way. Black Hammer Smithery, but I decided for Pale Elf after, without getting into details, Edwin from Pillars of Eternity 2, actually. Nothing in here. Oh, it's this guy again. Inga. The man and woman appear to been deep in conversation, working at closing two bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices your approach, pauses, her smile faltering a little.
Well met, friend.
Can we help you? She looks at her companion, brows furrowing in confusion. Do you know this woman, Nantan? Yes, we met in the Dyrwood. I warned her about the bear. Glad to see you made it. Was there something else you wanted? You two are in good spirits for someone who just lost a friend. That's unkind for you to say. I'm grieving my husband in my fashion. I'm only sorry I could not convince him to leave Gilded Vale before this happened. I'm relieved to be rid of this terrible place, that's all. It'll cost me in greater part my life, and now my husband. I'm glad to be free of it. You two seem to be in a hurry. Yes, I imagine so, Ingrid laughs. We're packing for a trip, actually. I've been meaning to visit Defiance Bay. She looks at Nantan. Well, in truth, I think I've had my fill of this town. Nantan reaches to take her hand. It's time for some new scenery, he says. Is there anything you can tell me about the Gilded Vale? Ingrid smiles wryly. Only that you will want to be moving as soon as you can. You'll have seen the tree, I imagine, but the rot goes deeper. If you were looking for work, I'd say you have a better chance of it elsewhere. We're headed for Defiance Bay ourselves. Well, in that case... Yeah, we're not gonna read those, but I will take those anyway. Thanks, guys, for your money. Alright. I actually never knew of that encounter, by the way, in there. Or I don't remember that encounter. Anyone else around here? No? Okay. Villagers. What's in here? Ooh, something in there. Old raw chew. Some herbs. And looks like the ads are over. Gorn Chamberlain. Are these also Kickstarter fellas? Yeah, they are. Yeah, I think the named NPCs are actually the Kickstarter stuff. Or the randomly named ones like that. Let's try and find that inn, though. We found a cow, at least. No, a bunch of cows, villagers. Where is that? Oh, right, there's an inn. There's a map, of course. Windmill. Alright, let's go down to there. Okay, just a regular villager. Because we do want to go to the inn, rest up at least. But we are all good in that front. Ferris Bell, hey hey! Oh. You see 4 people gathered by the door of the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures. There's a lot of them you can encounter, if I'm not mistaken. Like, all of them are actually cool to read and all that stuff, but they're gonna take a lot of time, so that's why I just read the first one. The first figure raised his hand for calm, his face partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Everyone calm down. Whatever this is about, I'm sure it's an overreaction. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf, his eyes red from the drink, but his gaze focused. We're humble folk, but we're no fools. Not like he thinks. Mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take that kind of talk from foreigners, especially not Adirans.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cock's feather!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think.
Oh yeah,
I said.
remember.
We've nigh quarrel.
I remember this quest line.
That's where you're wrong.
I don't think attacking him is such a good idea. If someone's baiting you, obviously as he is, it's generally wisest to walk away. They look at each other. One of the men gives the other 2 a warning and shakes his head before turning to you. We're done for now, but this one better watch his step around here because we're not going anywhere. With a final scowl to the elf, he turns to leave. I think they might still have the Pillars of Eternity Kickstarter page up, potentially? I don't know. Or it could just be archived by now. Anywho, as the 3 stumble away, the elf turns to you. The tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
You mean for making them piss their pants? You're welcome.
Well, that is one way of putting it.
He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
Tell me about yourself. You make a requirement not met. You make one persuasive argument.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Funny enough, I was actually also debating whether to go with wizard at the start of this too, back in the day, when I was pondering the class and all that stuff.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
I mean, these were one of the Brera stuff, so... Oh! Thank you for the raid, Rookie! I am going to go ahead and close that lurk and give you a shout-out. How'd the stream go? How'd the artin' go? And also, Rookie is also the one behind this PNG tuber. Still hasn't a turn to aha, good one. Go shoot them a follow if you haven't. They have wonderful art, and their streams are awesome, too. Thank you for the raid, Rookie. If you have to do any post-stream stuff, do feel free. I'm going to go ahead and close that lurk, because I'm not going to watch myself. But I do hope your stream went well. And on that note, though, we just actually got to Dyrwood. So right now, we're just talking to one of our first companions, Ayla. Did the line art for the rest of the family in the pesty prison family. Yeah, after seeing that, whatchamacallit. Raya's Rookie behind a TNG tuber. Is she hiding because she's scared? I mean, I'm also in a PNG tuber on Noe, so am I also hiding because I'm scared? Anyway. But awesome, Rookie. That's good to hear. And also, me too. Okay. A slow smile creeps across his face. A woman must have her secrets. Goddamn, Rookie. That's a move. Very well. Just how did you manage to cross those 3 drunks? Yeah, for catch up, this guy made some 3 drunken guys angry, so we're kind of catching up on this.
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did make a rather meow suggestion regarding the aggressors and his own sister. Diplomatic. Thank you, Seven Crow, for the well-timed meow. I'm actually going to be using that in these reading out these dialogues now, so if anyone does redeem that, that's going to happen. Ah, that. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. For just a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forms a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you can expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes, and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
But yeah, if you haven't already followed Rookie already, I would suggest him. Wholesome and fun trainer to watch. And you? I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls. I say this as I'm a priest of Barath, a priest of death and cycles.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
His darting glance and tumble-down buildings and a fallow rock-strewn fields. I expect that such expertise would be best be sought elsewhere. Yeah, so the thing is, their animancer is kind of dead, expert on souls, so... yeah. You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
We're both strangers in a strange land, you could say. I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Well, we're gonna take him, because I do like the storyline for these companions, so let's go.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
We got our wizard. Oh, and for the raiders in chat, I am going to drop another star down. Have fun. Alright. Let me see here. For you, yeah, we can put a little of that. And, well, you are also going to be squishy. We'll put a little higher in that. Higher mechanics. There we are. Actually, not... Actually, yeah. That should be fine. A little more in your survival, actually. There we are. Class unlocks. We got spells. I think I done with this when I first had you. Pain Veil conjures a protective... Harass... And funny enough, I still have no idea how to build wizards still. In this one, at least. Engagement, this is definitely for a fighter. Fast Runner, Heart of the Storm. Alright, these would probably be helpful. Ah, here we go. No, wait, hold on. Okay, no, that doesn't work here. I guess I'll try this one out. Grimoire Slam sounds interesting. Wait, hold on. Generates a blast. I'm using a wand. Actually, that might be better, actually. Small AoEs can help us out here. There can be some spicy encounters. For now, we're going to enter the inn, even though we're going to go in that lumpy bed we just talked about. Alright. Well, let's talk to Pasca.
Well met, friend.
Oh, greetings and welcome to the Black Hound Inn. The innkeeper bows her head curtly. Please sit where you like. Would you like a drink? A room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much of a way of a good meal today, unless you're fond of cold porridge. You serve only porridge. Alof looks at you and shakes his head quickly. Oh no, I'm making us embarrassed. It isn't by choice, I assure you. He used to serve all the finest meals in Dyrwood. We run the damn old luck is all. It's been a bad season for crops. We're running low on supplies. I sent Tenfrith up north to stock up. Tenfrith's our cook, you see. An artist with a good roast. But it's been days since he was supposed to return, and we haven't seen any sign of him. Besides, again, I've only taken over the last owner myself. I don't know what else what'll happen if he doesn't turn up. I could try to find him for you. Really? I'd be grateful if he did. He was traveling through Valewood. It's probably nothing, a broken wheel maybe, but I do worry. You see him safely home, and I think everyone would sing your praises. Nobody likes my porridge. Oh. I could use some reliable help. Do you know anyone looking for work? Oh, I wouldn't say to speak from experience, but we do have a certain sorts coming by looking for work from time to time. If you want to hire someone on, I'd be happy to send them your way. Alright. Yeah, these ones are fun. You get to create your own extra characters. I forgot you can do that. I actually did that when I got to a certain point. But... Alright, for now, we're just gonna rest. In a cheap room. Your sleep is restless, fevered, assaulted by hisses, and whispered, blanketed by suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken, and find yourself in front of the Gilded Vale's gallows tree, and creaking by its ropes, growing loud within your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman, whose face is shriveled inward like a moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger until she is mere inches away from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up, her eyes open, and they are empty behind them. And behind them is vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts with a gust of rancid air and speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake. A foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face, and a thick droplets on your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when she spoke. He called her an animator. Though it fills you with new queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is dead. Well, that's our next step. Let's gonna see if there's anyone in here. Okay, those are probably more Kickstarter guys. But let's go to continue the quest line. Let's go with our little Cosmic Piggy and Aloth. I'm gonna take a quick save here because I have no idea what's gonna happen. Alright, hold on. Aloth, don't mind if I just borrow your hood. Just so I can have my character look. There we are. You can take that, Aloth. There you go. Now I have my character look in here. Fun part is, I think I can actually change my appearance at any time if I wanted to. But, we're fine. Alright, so we're going back to the tree. Hey, dear, how you doing, buddy? Oh, they're glowing now. Caldera di Berenzi. The squat, distant body of the elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bow the size of the ton of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches of moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her. Her liftless head lolls forward wriggly from side to side. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there's a tepid warmth to it. You feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. You feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her. Unfamiliar awareness. Once you've expanded enough to reach her, there's a sudden jolt in your mind. A ringing, electric surge of images, words, and sounds. Involuntary, you shut your eyes. You feel yourself being pulled down by some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. And when you open them again, she's staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog. Her body still swaying in the wind. You no longer feel from a tree, and stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so. She smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
How are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
I think I survived a biwa. Do you know why that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
I need to understand something that's happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
What's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair. And here we are, visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on. And those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either living or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder.
What do you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
That just stuff from the surface.
You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kanua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
His souls break apart over time.
Oh, yes. Entropy.
Oh, Rimmergon.
Rimmergon's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again. But less than what we lost.
Rimmergon's
Tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No.
Rimmergod's also a pretty neat god that I also like, but let's continue.
A very small few resist Rimmergon's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
I want to know something about you. Me?
I'll bore you to tears, though.
Oh, I don't have to voice these. Okay. What's an animancer?
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are. But the best of us? The best? Inspirations, miracle workers. My parents were soul twins, miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other, turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid.
Mind you, we're also talking to the hanging corpse, by the way. So, in the void.
It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Dyrwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear.
And who are you?
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
Well, at least now we learn the right pronunciation of the in case I butcher it. What's happened to you? He laughs. A rasping, choked cackle escaping between the rows of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm. Seeing your blank expression, she catches herself.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
Tell me.
Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up.
Well, I had other questions. That's it. Well, that's it.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Caldera closes her eyes as her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings bleed into your vision for some unknown place of waiting. Crucible of the Soul. Hayloft looks at you through narrowed eyes. Are you all right? You seemed lost just now. I'm a watcher. His harsh eyebrows recede into his now gone hood. Well, that's interesting. He gives you a sly grin, and I expect that explains your earlier reticence about your experience with the runes. In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share such things. Do you know anything about Watchers? Only that they're rare, and they seem to have unique insights into certain soul conditions, as you just demonstrated. Alright, one moment. I gotta go to the bathroom really quick, and then we'll resume. And we're back. So since we're doing leveling up again, I'm gonna go ahead and pop another star down in streaming avatars. There we go. Let's see. I think more into lore. One into survival and one into athletics for now. And we got more spells. Alrighty then. Let's see if Idir has anything new for us. Oh, there he goes. The smell of pipe smoke, at once earthy sweet, winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke to its origin, where you find a broad, straw-colored haired man leaning against a mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks at you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
I'm sorry.
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
What are you talking about?
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Hayloft frowned. Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What makes you think I was interested in the dwarf woman? He looks at you a moment, his brow arched. His smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
I've been out of sorts lately. Of course, we all got our bad days when we sense We stand perfectly still and stare at corpses for a while without blinking. He winks. Do you know what a watcher is? Okay, that is a good reply, dear.
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
None taken. Good. They don't mean it personal when they hang folks around here. I have to remind myself.
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
The war? Wait. Okay, Saints War. Only one in my lifetime. Fellow decides he's living the incarnation of Aethys. Overthrows Redursus. I butchered that. Marches on Dyrwood. So we gave him a Dyrwood and hello. What's a Dyrwood and hello?
We blew him up.
Moving on. Who is Aethys? God of rebirth and redemption. Formerly, anywho. Oh, that was also another god I was potentially looking at. It was between... I also considered Magron, too, for this character. But anywho, I had other questions. I got time. Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Rhetoric sent down here the other day. Said they had a good authority. Someone in this town was working with Kulsk, plotting Rhetoric's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward, so Swithin, that's my headman, he steps out and says it's him. They took him at his word. He sighs, shakes his head, his eyes fixed on the tree. Bound to happen sooner or later. If not plotting against Redrick, then for protecting me. What does your own town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Dyrwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Not gonna lie, they actually nailed the voice acting in this one too. Continuing on. I hear that glance that lowers his voice. You can see why I was eager to leave. Who's Kulsk? Someone who got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. If you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing down here? Drinking mostly? Point of fact, I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured out where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that think Wadewood's likely he started with Wadewood. We could travel together. Where are you headed? Someplace called Cade Nua. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
My dear, there's a reason you're also one of my favorite companions, which we'll discover along this journey. There's a fine reason if I ever heard one.
All right, then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Get going. Alright, now we technically have our tank. Time for more level ups. Definitely putting more in athletics for you. A little in there and there. Current counter. I think I gave him, hold on, let's see. Grants hold a line. And now we don't need that. I think we'll go with that for now, rapid recovery. Oh, you got 2 levels off of that. One more for there, one more for there, and one more for there. If I'm not mistaken. Guardian stands, devotes to any allies. Defender. Alright, party is almost there. Well, let's see about
I have
Cricket.
received confirmation that Lord Radric's heir was not born well. My lord has issued an injunction on all new homesteads until he can be assured that the village has been cleansed of all Eothasians and whatever other undesirables that have brought this curse upon his lands. It would be best if you left town as soon as possible. I would suggest returning to your old home. There will be no place for you here. You may stay at the inn until you can make the necessary arrangements, but I would not advise remaining long. I expect Lord Radric will be most thorough in his efforts to purify this place.
Tell me more about Lord Radric. He comes from a line of nobles who defended these lands since the Idir times. Radric II was an early supporter of the Dyrwoodian independence during the Revolution, and the current Lord's father perished during the Saints' War. Hollowborn began appearing in Dyrwood shortly after the war's end. Lord Radric has taken upon himself to purge the curse of Gilded Vale. His measures have been severe but necessary. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to have enough to protect his heir. Well, we already got the Saints' War information from Adir, so let's just go quickly glance at this. It's up a little bit, just gonna skip through. War lasted about a year. There we go. But after this father fell defending from those fanatics, he personally saw the Temple of Aethos here in town was shut down. This is outrageous. I've come a long way. Then you should have no problem continuing on. Trust me when I say it would be best if you were not here when Lord Radric's men are dispatched from his hold. They will be looking for anyone who might have brought this legacy upon us, whose very presence might have polluted his wife's womb. They will extinguish all possibilities. Goodbye. Sounds like we'll have to come back here at some point. Alright. In that case, we need to figure out the old washer. Southeast. Okay, we're gonna go continue the main story questline from here. Welcome back here. At some point. Well, let's head south for now. We're not ready to do anything big just yet. In the meantime, hold on.
Aye?
Okay, you have a, you are... damage.
Hey.
And you are... there we are. Hold ground. Oh, hold on, let me just double check that. Alright, gonna turn this on. I think this is, yep, there it is.
How may I help?
There we are.
Sure.
It's the villager. Magran's Fork. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we want to go here for now. We'll come back to Gilded Vale at some point. But for now, let's continue on our stuff until we have a nice place to call home. A a wolf. Maybe we won't have to fight it. Let's keep going, guys. We'll come back to the wolfie in a moment. Just continue down the road. Maybe we'll have a good time. Brian and Magron. Oh, who's this guy?
Saw you in the flames.
Oh, now that's just dark. Squatting at the base of the statue is an incredibly ugly man. Ugly man, with bulging red cheeks raked with pop scars, a scraggly beard. He is sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady. Like a small, slow push of the blacksmith bellows, but that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap. And then out of nowhere, there's a hint of alchemical fire that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
Well, you did that. The question mark is barely there. As a man makes a statement, the statue takes a reddish cast as if one is holding a torch to it, and then slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway. I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow, if that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
Study the man. The sudden weaving flames in the statue cast more light in his features. The man's robes are dirty, stained with grease and other marks of the road. The hems of his robe, including the sleeves, are burned to the edges, as if he walked a great distance from a fire, and then reached into the flames with his hands to pull something out. But while his hands are thick and callous, they bear no burn or scorch marks. Examine the statue. The weaving firelight from the statue gives off no heat, but so much so, you wonder if it is some trick of the mind. The ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, although the sheen of his brow is still present, as if he's burning up from within. Focus your gaze on the staff. The staff looks stout and blackened ash, once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines of the wood bear shapes and patterns. There is certainly the staff that was far more dangerous, but for now, not now. As you study deeper, it shimmers slightly in your eye, like water catching light weaving across the statue. Whatever power was bled from the staff, it doesn't make it or the wielder any less dangerous. You look up to the man watching you studying the staff. As his gaze meets yours, he nods with a humorous smile. I didn't catch your name or why you want to speak with me.
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter? It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from, or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now.
Oh, thank you, MRA6, for the follow. Hope you're having a good Saturday. And I hope your Saturday's going well, by the way, Frostroll. Alright, continuing onwards.
If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
How did you know I was a Watcher? Durance shakes his head, his hand curls tightly on his staff. I can see the questions bubbling up. Let's burn them away, one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place.
Ah, Durance. Yep, Durance.
We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames.
The fun part is I'm also...
Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
fun part is I'm also a priest of Barath, so if I'm bringing him to the party, this is going to be some interesting party dynamics. You saw my soul in the flames.
There's things we can teach each other. If you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable. Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
If your stone mistress there allows it, then come on.
Her? Don't fear her jealousy. Let us see what the road holds, Watcher.
Alright, now we got to level up. Right, not right now. I don't have anyone else right now, so we're just leveling them up. Let's see. A little survival, there we are. Yeah, well, let's see. What do you got here? Unless you were to get a mercenary. I don't even have that much whatchamacallit, money right now to afford one. And we'll go with that for now, Durance. A little more in there. One there. Actually, no, there. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get the Grieving Mother at some point and then do the quest lines.
Yeah?
But yeah, I actually chose the Priest of Barath for lore reasons on that part. Let us see where to go. Random house. Oh, speaking of Wisp, hey, well, it looks like we're going to be fighting ourselves at some point. But we want to... Oh yeah, we should probably take care of that wolf up there. But you know what? Let's go ahead and continue the quest line.
Let's go.
Let's get rid of the Willy Wisp.
Watch it with that.
I am fighting myself, it looks like. Are you? Oh right, that's confusion. Bye, Will-O-Wisp. Oh, but there was a reason to come in here either way. Right, it's confusion, you're stuck over there. Alright, let's continue. Let's see if there's anyone else around here, actually, really quick. I don't think there is, but it never hurts to check. I'll check the southern, or this road over here really quick, just to double check. Just to make sure I'm not missing anyone, because I know there's another other companion we can get. But I am interested in the roleplay dynamic with Durance either way. Even if they're not in the party or not. Okay, no one around here. Alright. Let's head over here. I believe... Okay, we'll get to the Canu at some point. Up. And randomly ran into these guys. Get that one. Well, hey guys, random combat time. Oh crap, I didn't even set you up. I'm aggressive, so we'll put you under support. There we are.
Huh?
Crucible to sell. Let me see here. Let's see here. That should help us out a little bit. And you... Cast that one.
Mow it.
Damn it! We gotta take better care of Aloth.
Well, that's suspected for Aloth. Gotta take better care of Aloth. Aloth dies immediately. And you can knock you down over here. I'm gonna see about draining... No, I can't drain any of you. Let's see what I can do here.
Were they wrong? Yeah?
No, nothing here.
Lava.
Oh, jeez. This Lagrana fella is not someone to mess around with. I did not even see you out here. Let's cast that one down. We're definitely gonna need out the rest at this point.
Lava.
So that was a spicy fight. Off to a rough start, aren't we, Aethys? Or Aethys. I meant to say Ayla.
Sure.
Yes?
Let's just see. Grabbing that.
Huh?
Oh, this is gonna be spicy. Man, I did not even know of that being there, those folks being there. Alright. Black Meadow time. And going to quick save after that. Hold on. After that fight, I'd rather make sure we're all good for the next fight up ahead. Case in point about the next fight. Don't mind us, we'll just... I didn't want to hit that, I want to go...
Fire casts light in dark places.
Yes, Durance, yes. Gotta keep going here. Welcome back to Explore once we have a little more... Oh, hey, a dead... dragon. It looks like. Okay. Some washer things, wonderful. I'm gonna grab that herb really quick, hopefully without any surprises. This place is filled with trolls. I guess we'll have to go without it. Caednu, and when we get to Caednu, I think I am going to give my character a rest after this. Just gonna see if there's anything around here first. Ah, Kana. Another companion. Just off the side path of Caednu stands an imposing figure, a thick-set Ormois, clad in worn... I probably mispronounced that. Clad in worn armor, peering up at the outer walls of the keep. In his hands is a small piece of charcoal, and it works feverishly taking on notes from a small scrap of paper. More than once he has to reach up to prevent his colorful cap from falling off his head as he gazes upward. What are you doing over there? The man looks over you, blinking in surprise. His face splits in a wide and very toothy grin, and he waves a parchment in greeting. Killing time, if I'm honest. I've already walked the perimeter twice. There are names scratched upon the bricks, some of these bricks, just there. Workers, masons, I expect, carving little immortality up for themselves. It's a fine keep, Caednu, 2 centuries to its name, and abandoned for nearly as long.
But the truly interesting part is in there, and I haven't had much luck in reaching the keep itself. I hoped to find the master of this place, a man by the name of Meerwald, but it seems that he either holds his privacy most dear, or else has been devoured by his house guests.
I came here looking for Meerwald as well.
Oh, truly? Then perhaps we can help one another. The grounds are infested with all manner of beasts. I've never seen the like. I didn't want to risk it alone, but you seem capable. Together, I'm sure we could manage it. And then we can both ask our questions of Merwald. I seek a great treasure, you see. Not gold or silver, but the Tanvi Oratoa. You might call it the Book of Virtues. It's a sacred text of the Rauatai, but we possess only a fragment of it. A year I've journeyed in search of the rest, and I uncovered evidence that leads me to believe the original lies just there, beneath the keep.
Why would Tanvi Oratora be here in the Dyrwood? Precisely, that is the very question. It's a long and twisting tale, my friend, as all good chance should be. Tell you more if you wish in time. Alright, then let's go to Merwald then.
Excellent. Lead on, my friend, and I will be at your heels. Ah, wait. Speaking of that, I ought to warn you first. Wondrous teeth, I nearly forgot. I have, at times, been followed. It began in Adir, and in Exometal they attacked outright. I believe they do not wish for me to find what I am looking for. I say believe, but I have been told as much by one of my would-be assassins. I pay them little mind. Humorless sorts in long robes. But it's why I bought the sword, you see. And it's only fair that you should know.
What are a few assassins between friends?
I'm glad you're not discouraged. Come then. Who knows what we will find inside? Yes?
And now we have the bard/chanter.
You licked a dead spider. Dead spider. You licked it. That is something that happened. I think we need to get you some air, and perhaps have a long talk about unresolved childhood issues. Stop licking the damn thing!
Oh boy, you actually give a good one. So the sacred text is, related to crabs. It's related to crabs. He wants to find a sacred text related to crabs. And lobsters. And shrimp. That's what the cursed lore is here. I hope that's good enough. That's all I can think of right now. On that one. Here's a slash and shock. Let's see. I think that should be fine. Ancient memory. Return to crab. See, Shadow gets it. I think ancient memory is good. I was gonna say spider like that thing did for a minute, but then I thought, maybe not. Reduces the slashing piercing. I think this could actually be decent. Crab time, oh boy. Oh, you are actually, oh boy. You are, hold on. Oh, okay, okay, we can close those, jeez. Well, I hope your chance going, there we go, add a chance, here we are. We have that and there. Chance to spend time in combat. There we are. Oh, and then the ad is there. Yeah, we'll be there for now. Oh, Aloth got to level all the blue there. I'm just looking at their cause of halt. No, combusting wounds. Oh, these are, never mind, I'm just looking at the spells. No. Asthma, dull-mindedness, maybe. That could actually be helpful to have, I guess. I think maybe the miasma, maybe. These are also different spells from what I ran in my first playthrough as well. Alright.
Yeah?
taking a save for the stream. There we are. Just to play this safe. Up. For now, looks like we got our party. We'll probably replace Durance at one point. No, I would love to see the dynamic between Durance and the... Oh, hello, Loki. Durance and the Grieving Mother, because I don't think I got that in my first playthrough. Oh, we have to go this way anyway. Okay. But we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll do the side quest together or something like that. Oh, you need to have your AI set too, I just realized.
Following your lead.
Let me see. That should be fine.
Sure.
Onward we go. Try to go in to meet Merwold. If we can find the entrance. I actually need to remember where. That's the problem here. Remembering where to go. I think we just passed the entrance anyway, so... Yep. We passed the entrance because I didn't even see it.
Once more through the gates. With more success this time, I hope.
I could not even see it. Oh, and there's a shadow. Oh, this time will we die this time? Nobody knows. Let me see here.
What?
You over here. Yeah, you're more on the support. I'm more the attack. As for you, Aloth. Wait, have I set your AI? Yes, I have. Okay. On us. No, another Will-O-Wisp. That's gonna be painful.
Following your lead.
And let's see, does this have a chance on these? Nope. Oh, and of course Aloth gets the focus. What are you doing? Oh, you're confused.
Yes?
I was about to say, what are you doing over there, Edir? But no, now I know why.
Yes?
What?
Huh?
Cast this up. Are you done? Oh, no, you're still going, acting up. Okay. And Aloth's now confused.
Huh?
Wonderful.
Huh?
Go over there.
Hey.
You're still confused. You're out of confusion, thank God. There's a reason I put this on slow. Okay, that can be kind of busted, Durance. As Durance is also slowly dying.
Huh?
Where's some heals?
Moe. Ixie. Anna.
You're already near death already. Okay, Durance. Durance almost died already. Okay, Durance. Don't have to do that, Durance. There we go. Okay, now I think it's a good idea to take that rest. On that note, though, did I actually... Let's see. I'm just making sure. Hold on. Okay, good. Alright. And yes, they can actually die. Let me see. I think that should be good for our first stuff. Alright. Take another quick save.
Nice
Because
and
doing...
slow.
Oops. Because who knows what to expect in this. As we already almost lost Durance. More will-o-wisp. Why are my own kind still here? Durance is already almost dead again.
Let's go.
Oh, would you look at that? Fingies. Oh god, there's more shadows. Man, I just want to look at the fingies. And more. Fun. Okay, stunned. I'm already stunned. Oh crap. And now I'm confused. Wonderful. France is up to you now.
Following your lead.
Do we have 3 faith? Okay, we do. Just making sure.
Hey, hi?
You can probably cast a lot of these buggers. And you're already stunned.
Yeah?
Damn it! We gotta take better care of Ella.
Ella died again.
Moe it. Ixie.
Okay, Shadow, stop it. Thank you, Durance. You saved me there.
Hmm?
And I'm dazed now. Darn.
Following your lead.
Yeah?
Hey.
Poor Alof just keeps dying in here. Freaky shadows, though.
Mm-hmm.
Another quick save, because we might finally be closing in. Yeah, that's the entrance. Yep, we're at the place. Take another quick save. And maybe we'll grab some camping supplies over in here. Nope. Also, for a note, this is actually the first time I actually played a priest, by the way, in this. So push Kona should have, and we're struggling at some point. I may jump the difficulty down a little bit. Progress the story. If push come to shove. Because in my first playthrough, I was actually Cypher. What am I looking for in here? Nothing here. Well, let's see what's in here, maybe, I guess. Nothing in there. Nope. I don't think this is the entrance. Okay. Ripperoni there. It's a entrance, but not the entrance. Saving. And not to mention, I also do have a crap ton of rust as well. Yeah, Bright Hollow. Let's see. Edges growing shaggy. Okay, so I'm going to assume it's where those shadows we saw earlier near the thingies. I'll have to go down here, guys. Hopefully we don't lose anyone, because they're important for our storyline. More shadows. Let's just check up here first. Well, I'll take a silly will-o-wisp who will just make us confused over a shadow right now.
Leave our village! We've done nothing to you!
Can I talk to you?
You can't do this! This is our village, our home! The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands. You can't just burn it all! Have mercy, soldier! Our warriors have all gone! You can't burn us all because of them!
Well, that's a fun vision. Oh no. Get inside. Some encounters right now I don't want to fight. Like that outside.
Do you think he'd be mad if we sat in his chair? He doesn't have to know.
You got a sword. Let's see. Yeah, remember that sword. Let me check our gear. Nope, okay. Probably store these in here too. There we are. Oh, keep those. And there we are. That should do fine. And of course, more shadows.
Let's go.
Brave thou shalt not believe.
These spicy shadows, let me tell you.
Yes?
Now, if you could stop dying once, that'd be nice, Olaf.
That were that.
Yes?
Hey.
Take the phantom out.
What?
Hey.
You're already going down, so hold on. We I'm fast enough here. There we are, good. And another radiance to help us out.
A gift if the Eothasian doesn't wake up.
A gift? Goddamn, Durance. He's our tank
How
you're
may I
talking
help?
about. Freaking Durance. Oh, and he's back up. Would you look at that? Somehow.
How may I help?
Oh, no, just attack.
Following your lead.
You're almost going down.
Hi? Hey.
Oh, that's what that was. Your armor. Right. Forgot you had that as your armor thing. No wonder you came back up.
Following your lead.
Hi?
Forgot that was a thing you had.
Did it just get quieter?
Did it just get quieter?
Stand still.
Well, at least you didn't go down the first time this time. Oh, dear, you're might die, that's right. And I have no food or something to heal you. Oh, boy.
Mo. Ixie.
Let's see. No, that's endurance. Where's some health regen? LA endurance. Oh, I forgot to cast that during this.
Get your blood!
We lost a deer, no! Okay, I have to reload though. Can't lose a deer that quickly. Rip. Forgot how this can be difficult sometimes too. Alright, come down here, buddies.
How may I help?
What do we have here?
Indeed. Lava!
Pull them over to here. Well, we are, the old classics.
Lava beyond seek!
Come to us, guys. And this time, I'm going to pop this.
Mo. Ixie.
Of course, Alot's going down already.
Anna.
Damn it.
We gotta take better care of Anna.
Immediately, Alot's gone. Guess that's what I get for using Use the Lore. Divine Terror. That's not gonna help for these guys. Get rid of you at least. Oh, and I'm stunned already. Crap.
Look.
Hey.
I'm the one being focused.
Following your lead.
A gift if the Eothasian doesn't wake up.
Man, you are just very salty towards him. Well, they're down right now. Hopefully, this is a better fight, but I am probably gonna act.
If the Eothasian doesn't wake up.
Okay, we get it, Durance.
Sure.
Game can sometimes be very brutal. But especially in this early composition, we are kind of in a rough state. And we have no camping. Oh, we can't even camp. The Steward. As you come to the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an warmth radiating from the Grand Throne wrought of marble. Its masterful artistry. Out of the place amidst the castle of more practical stonework, the veiled face of the woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. At your approach, you feel warmth fluctuate. As though stirring, a voice brings out the carving, permeating through the fortress through the air.
Another watcher in Cadnua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
I'll also look in to see if potentially we can reduce character deaths, because I do want to actually have their character stories on stream. But I'll look into that. Okay, who's that speaking?
I'm sorry if I startled you. I'm afraid my manners have been slipping. I haven't had much opportunity for introductions lately. In any case, I assume you're here looking for Mayorwald.
Are you imprisoned in that throne?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
Tell me more about Merwold.
He was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect. He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been, so he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it. But he began to grow distant some time ago. He never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we'd made. In most places, it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
Any idea where I can find Merwold?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind.
Very well.
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Oh, looks like our path to go. I was reading up on a little thing, catching up because I'm actually rusty on a little bit of the gameplay mechanics on the character death, just to play it safe if I don't have to reload a lot. But I will be quick saving a lot just to have it. A mother.
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas. Soldiers are important people. They defend the weak and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father.
Remind me what happened to my father?
Before you were born, the Glanfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Audra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War. They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them.
He was one of the people that Glanfathans killed. That's what I said.
That's why you'll be a soldier one day. To protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play? I'll finish up here.
Alright. I think we gotta go downstairs.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I remember you buggers. Yep, come over here, spiders.
Yes?
Let me see. Hold on, I'm just checking my formations. Who's the second highest in there? Durance? Let's see. You're definitely not going on there. Probably about that? I think that should do. There we are. There, let's see how that does this time. Just to keep us going.
Yeah?
Going to grab you guys.
I'm stuck.
And I'm knocked out.
Get move!
Ouch. Thanks, and there's still another spider.
Yes? Your tail ends!
Oh, Kana. Thank you, Kana.
Huh? Mow it.
Oh, that's a lot of spiders.
Yeah?
What? Hey, we had some good time. Mow it.
And I'm dead again.
Hey.
You gotta get out of there, little spider. Oh, you haven't been doing a single thing so far, Alof.
Beyond seek.
Yes?
Hey.
One more spooter to go. Thank you, Alof.
Aye?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is, main. Yup, there we go. Now I'm starting to get it back again. But we definitely need to... And there's more spiders. This is gonna be rough.
Laying low.
Why is it always spiders? No, I don't think that's gonna help us out. There we are.
Hmm?
I see you little buggers over there. Now, is there any food in here that I can rest? Cannot camp while in combat. Who are we in combat with, precisely?
Huh?
Yep, nope, there's ain't gonna help us there.
Sure.
I'll head back up.
Venture forth while in combat.
Who else? Oh, the spider's over there. I was like, who else is in combat with us?
Let's go.
Come on, spooters.
Let's go.
I've been poisoned!
There we go, let's get these spiders.
Let's go.
Alright, are we good to rest now?
New orders, Lieutenant. Ready your squad.
A spectral man arrayed in armor and officer's cloak studies a single sheet of paper. You see straight through it and call deer insignias on his breastplate. He must read over a page several times before looking up at you. When he does, his expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch.
Tell me about the orders.
The instructions come from Admet Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the Dyrwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't. It'll make this even shorter than the Broken Stone War, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts. I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, We're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
Have a good night, Shadow. Thanks for dropping by. You as well. I'll probably try about getting my characters some sleep themselves too, but I will be stepping away for a quick dinner break in a moment. Or I have to go check on dinner myself, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find a way to get some rest for this character. And I'm gonna go see about checking food really quick. Myself. Can't camp here. Let's go up. That goes upstairs. We're trying to find a place to camp. Can I? Oh, right. Yeah, that. How about now? Ooh, have no camping supplies. Uh-huh. How much money do I have? 218. That has nothing for us. Wait, hold on. No, we don't have any of that yet. We need flour and fish. Ouch. We're in for a rough run right now. Alright, unless we go out back to, whatchamacallit, Gilded Vale, which is not a good idea. We're kind of screwed. Alright, back inside we go, I guess. Which was right here. I'll just reload the save that we had and go from there. Yep, there it is. Not gonna deal with that fire sprite right now. New. We'll check upstairs if there's any food supplies.
Huh?
I also just realized, no, it's not, okay.
Yeah?
That's just my secondary weapon. I thought I was wielding a torch there, like, why am I fighting with a torch?
Sure.
Barracks, there has to be food in the barracks. Never mind. There has to be food in the barracks. No. 50 experience, though. I'll take that, I guess. Wait, you didn't... that door wasn't open before. Pretty empty place here. Well, back downstairs we go with all the spiders. Who knows, if we're lucky, we might not die. Saving again, because we have no idea what to expect. For all we know, we might actually be fine now. But I have a feeling there's more spiders. Oh.
We'll take those farmers by surprise.
Almost time now. Deer and Hedier has scouted the village last night. They're running up the rest of the party. What party?
Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one wants it said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
You may not like them, but they're still our elders for now. I thought it was clever, drawing support from the community first. By the time you approached the Rio, they had no choice. The Rio? They had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt you'll join their ranks one day. So long as the fire with the pitchfork fells you tonight, he laughs.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words. You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
Well, who can lockpick that?
How may I help? Hey.
What? Following your lead.
How may I help? I'll see what I can do.
I don't think it's you. Nope.
Huh? I've got it.
Hey, that's not nice.
A simple test. Yes, I'll give it a try, at least.
Nope, we can't open that. Oh, here we are. Yeah, none of us has enough mechanics for it anyway. Rip. Oh, please tell me that's some food. Fine crossbow. Saving. More spiders. Wonderful.
I'll see what I can find.
And beetles. We got beetles. Why is this place infested with beetles and spiders? Don't mind me, guys. I'm trying to just find the... Well, time to fight beetles and probably die. Oh, rip. That is actually literal death. You have died. Rip. I died to beetles. I think this is the same issue I ran into when I first played this game. First played too. Just double checking. Alright, this is gonna be hard. So Deer and I have to sit out while these three fight, it looks like. That's rough. And we have no camping supplies to help us either. Ouch. No. I'm not seeing if these are anything. Yeah, that's all alchemic. No, we don't. No, not that. I'm just seeing if there's anything I can do, and no. Ooh, another grimoire for you, though. There we are. Oh, hey, it's Pick and McWiffleby. Welcome on in. Oh, we don't even have enough money for that one. Right now, the challenge of trying not to die when we're trying to find Mayroll. How goes it? Alright. I need to find some camping supplies, though, and that's the hard part. Oh, yeah, it is. Hands down my favorite. Once you can get past the... Once I can get past the early game struggle right now. Which I don't think my character's gonna live again.
Right.
Oh, and dead again. Nope. But yeah, it's a good game. And actually one of my favorites. When I can actually get past this thing. Hold on. Yeah, I think we gotta figure out the camping solution. But I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna drop this down here. Just for the streaming aspect. Yeah, no. Ooh, a human monk. I have yet to try that on my first playthrough. How is it? Well, let's see. Hold on. Difficulty, what did that say really quick? I didn't get a chance to read it. Oh, crap. We're kind of screwed. Ooh, okay. Let's put you back here. Alright, I'm gonna reload this one right here. That is interesting, and this is actually my first time actually playing Priest of Bareth. On my end, I've played a Cypher as my first playthrough. Oh, a little earlier save. And right now, I'm actually trying to figure out the priest class on my end, and boy, is it rough. There, let's... Ooh. So is it Kana, or... Out of curiosity, like the path where I'm at, or is it someone else? There we go. I think... Now I'm gonna drop the difficulty down to here. Hopefully, no... Yeah, we should be fine. We shouldn't have more spiders over here. There we go. And one of my cats right now is just doing some meowing in the background. Yeah, the chanters are a lot of fun. Okay, so we're gonna enter in here.
Those farmers by surprise.
We already talked to this guy.
Almost time. Don't. The tribe. You were right.
We already talked to this guy earlier.
I'll see what I can find.
Kind of a good beat, and I also enjoy their quest line. Alright, we're gonna try in here. Hopefully this time, with a lower difficulty, we won't just die again.
Let's go.
Nope, again, damn. Damn. Okay, this is actually being brutal for this character. Let's see. Right now we're struggling on how to keep my character alive. But I think right now I'm just gonna have to go out and go find some camping supplies, or else I'm literally dead. But yeah, lower the difficulty to get it more adjusted to this class though. And I'd rather not hold us up with being stuck in here. But yeah, that is awesome about the monk though. Hope we have a good time with it. Luckily, we're not going to go see Mirrorworld immediately on my end, because it appears if I keep going down there right now, I'm just going to keep dying. Last I played, what was it? I'm going through a co-op session with a friend of mine in Divinity Original Sin 2 right now. I've played Baldur's Gate 3. I've played through the Pillars of Eternity series, and... whatchamacallits? And also did Avow, but it's actually not a CRPG, I guess you could say. I'm actually looking to get back and go in to try Divinity 1 again, because I actually never got around to finish playing that. And before Baldur's Gate 3's release, I did Baldur's Gate 1 and slowly played a little bit of Baldur's Gate 2. But I actually never completed Baldur's Gate 2 just yet. I am still currently in the Shadows of M. Oh wait, we might be able to find... No, we can't go there. Got a group of 3 other guys who play BG3, Divinity 2, and Celesta. Have you tried Celesta? No, I actually haven't tried Celesta. It is on my list of things to actually try in the future, though. I've heard nothing but good things about it, though. We can't go back there. Are we actually essentially trapped here? Oh boy. I'm gonna take a quick save since I have no idea what to expect over there. We've already been told that Gilded Vale is not a place we want to stay at, so we might just come here and end up dying. Oh, thank God, it looks like we're safe for now. Okay, so we're hopefully not gonna just die now. Let's find that inn and progress our quest. But yeah, no, I haven't tried Celesta. It's on my list of things to try, though, in the future. And I also hear that's getting a sequel as well. Alright, we found the inn, so at least we're not dead or screwed, so thank God we can still use this inn. That's what I was worried about. Okay. In that case, now I can jump the difficulty back up.
Well met, friend.
I'd like a room. Oop, I didn't mean to hit that.
Good day, stranger.
And I'm just gonna go into here. There we go. Just so we can... Oh, and we're getting another... The pillars are trying to talk to me again. Nope. Okay. Okay. You know what? Actually, I'll keep it on easy just to keep the stream playthrough. Okay, there we are. Just for the stream playthrough. Alright, let's go back to where we were. Trying to make progress onto Caednu. And we'll just abuse the living crap out of this inn if we get maimed. And I'm already starting to get kitty aggro right now. Alright, go back over here. But after we go see Mirrorworld, I'm probably going to step away for a small break. Hopefully not too long. grab some dinner real quick, and then we'll pick it back up for a little bit longer before we go up to 9 o'clock. And that's probably the end point of the stream, though. But we'll definitely come back. I won't be streaming on Monday because there's a birthday on my end coming up, so don't know if I'll be streaming on Monday, but it's up in the air. But I'm just giving the heads up now, just in case. But after we deal with Marigold, I'll have to take a small break. Indeed. We already talked to you, buddy.
Almost time.
Oh, we'll just leave you there. Okay, at least now we learned we can just abuse that in now, so... Let's go just deal with the beetles now.
Let's go. Let's go.
And good God, I can see the vastly difference, though. From jumping from normal to easy. Jumps from multiple beetles to a bunch of beetles. One beetle. If it gets too easy, I'll turn it back up. More spiders. And to be fair, I'm not the greatest at pillars of combat, but yeah. Love the roleplay elements, though, of the game. Also, I'm not even that great at the Baldur's Gate 1 or 2 combat, though, but that's a different story altogether.
Let's go.
Oh, you silly little beetle. There's a reason there's slow mode running in combat.
This thing is doing the job.
Especially when this game also has permadeath too. I forgot about that. Forgot permadeath can be a thing in this game. Love the game nonetheless, though.
Aye? Hey. Aye?
Let me go ahead and grab that. But for those who are avoiding spoilers, though, if you haven't played before and you don't want to experience it yourself, just give them the heads up. We are going to start delving into the Marigold paid new territory of spoilers. So, if you're trying to avoid spoilers, when we get to Marigold, you may want to mute if you're playing the game yourself. And I need to pop Holy Radiance. What am I doing?
How may I help?
Thank you for taking care of that spider that was going to kill me. Oh, there's a skelly I missed. And just a sword. Okay. Anything in here? Zerups. Oh, hey, little buddies. Let's go the... Wait. Let's go over here first. Let's double check some things. More spiders. Wonderful. Fine padded armor. Actually, that might be better than whatever armor I'm wearing right now, actually. Yeah. Yoink. Alright, let me just check my armor, see if I can cast it. Never mind, I have to keep that armor on, because apparently this is too good of an armor. Alright, I guess not. I guess I can't wear that. Rip. Learning of the class, let me tell you. No, wait, okay, never mind. Looks like we can. I was just misreading the skills then. Okay. You in there then?
Right.
Let's go ahead and deal with these spiders.
Let's go.
Oh, you have... Oh, no, no, no. And hello, kitty cat. I was not expecting a spider queen to be here.
Hey.
Adir, you want to go knock that thing down?
Alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
Thank you, Adir. And don't worry, you'll be fine. It's just some poison. Just a flesh wound, as they say it. And popping this.
That doesn't feel right.
I mean, it's poison, Alyssa. What did you think it was? That doesn't feel right. It's poison.
Hey.
Speaking of poison. Hello, Odin. One moment. Gotta deal with the kitty stuff. There we go. Kitty just wanted me to shake his ball. As kitties do. Guys, why are you not attacking? Why are you leaving a deer to fight the Spider Queen alone, everyone?
This thing is...
Alrighty. Just a wee bit spicy there. Ooh, a unique stiletto though. I will definitely take.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. But either way, I do hope that monk playthrough goes well with you. Goes well for you. I'll definitely have to look into that on my end someday in the future. We already looked? Yeah, we did. Okay. Taking a quick save in here. If push come to shove, we'll just go back to that inn if we start getting maimed.
Let's go. Let's go.
And my favorite little enemy, the Zurups.
Let's go.
As I'm slowly dying again. You can... Wait, where'd that spider go? There we go. Spell-wise, I'm going to probably cast this.
Ixie, Anna.
I'm already half dead again. Freaking Spooter.
Yes?
At least Aloth now is actually helping out now with the difficulty tune. Heavy iron key. So what is this? A shimmering wall of energy extends the doorway like a curtain. It repels forward a movement of unnatural force. So we have to talk back to the throne up there. That's probably where Merwold is, I'm assuming. Disengagement defense. I think I'm going to give that one to Aloth. You're already squishy as it is. Alright, so I guess we gotta talk to the whatchamacallits. Them up there, so they'll go from there. Hey, Raider. Well, we already talked to you multiple times, so we're not gonna talk to you again. And now the kitties are in little food comas. Alright. Let's talk to you again. Maybe you have answers what to do about that. I'm just saying... No, there's nothing. Okay. Let's talk to the statue. Statue offers nothing. Okay, then. Let's keep going. I guess I'll take it this way. We didn't see... We can't go in there anyway, so I guess we'll just Oh, I did not see you there. Hello, random looters. I know I'm low health. Most I'm gonna get is probably mimed again.
Yeah?
We might get... Yeah, we're gonna get... Yep. With at least one defense and much higher than accuracy. Okay.
Hey.
Yep, we're probably gonna have to take advantage of that inn again. At least I can still visit that inn for a good while now. You here can pop that. Well, that was a waste. Oh no, not Aloth. Aloth, why does everyone keep targeting you?
Following your lead.
Now Kana's getting targeted.
How may I help?
Dear, are you still fighting over there? Okay, good. Since I'm more than likely gonna get maimed again, we're probably gonna go back to the freaking inn again and take a rest. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go rest yet again, guys. I am squish. I need rest. Alright, onward we go, back to the inn. Rinse and repeat until we actually get out of here. Until we encounter Merrill. And maybe if we're lucky, we can get some actual camping supplies at some point. So we don't have to keep going back and forth.
You must get...
Don't mind me, Flame Blight, I'm just going the other direction. That Flame Blight has been the kindest little thing this whole run so far. Maybe I'll check if the inn actually has food too, so we just don't have to keep doing this. Or a camping kit or something. There we go. At least the events over there at Gilded Vale is still not changed, so we're good. Rinse, repeat. It may be cheesing, but hey, it's something at least. Or it's technically just using the mechanic, so I wouldn't exactly say this is cheesing. About to see is grieving up. One moment. I am going to... Oh, Loki, what are you doing on the desk? I'm going to go swap to that in a moment. Let me just go ahead and pop the timer on after I go ahead and set the end. Take another quick save, really quick, 7 Crow. Let's go ahead.
Traveler.
Actually, hold on, let me see. You do. And I have 1,000 gold. You know what? I'm taking all of them. Thank God. Party management. Wait, we can have another... We can have someone else in our party? I forgot we can. I forgot this is a 6-party game. Wow. Okay, anyway, that aside. Well, we're not going to be hiring another adventurer. We don't have... Oh, we may have that much money. I'm not going to do that. Go back to sleep. Alright. 7 Crow redeemed, the Jack-O-Lantern redeemed, so give me one moment here. Boop. This redeem, by the way, is going to be turned off when we jump into Spooktober. So just a heads up, when Spooktober comes around, that's going to be turned off. Alright, back to the game. Let me go ahead. And this one is also made by Rookie. I am a wisp in a pumpkin. Alright, I'll put this on. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna be on there for 30 minutes. Wait, does that mean, since there's almost 30 minutes left in the stream itself, does that mean I am going to be... Let me tell you, right? There's a reason I got the PNGs from Rookie. And also Wholesome. Alright, let's go ahead and go to Kate New. And also, Seven Crow, you're also talented as well. But y'all are talented. Alright. Got the timer going. And throughout Spooktober, by the way, we do play some horror games then when we do that. So whatever game we are playing, probably going to be stuck in Pillars Aora for a while. Because I do plan to actually play Pillars up to Avowed. Which, by the way, for the Pillars, for the Obsidian fellows and Pillars fans, hype for that new turn-based mode, though. Go back into here. But yeah. So let's say we're at Act 2 or 3 of this. I'm going to assume... I'm assuming time-wise. Depends on how many deaths we have and have to do this backtracking back and forth. We're going to be playing a Spooktober game. I have been teasing it for a while, but I have actually revealed that on the Discord side of things. But yeah. It is Silent Hill 2 Remake. But in that time, though, it's going to be a while before we get to it. For note, I have actually played the enhanced edition of that one. But personally speaking, of those old Silent Hills, I actually enjoyed the third one the most in terms of spook factor. But, Silent Hill aside, let's go ahead and continue the storyline and find Merwald, who keeps making me have all these deal with all these people so I can just try and find the guy. Why is there a... Oh yeah, frog helmet. Speaking of Rookie. Frog mage. Alright, so Looter just gave me a frog helmet. You know who's gonna have that frog helmet? Who deserves a froggy helmet? My good friend Adir. There you go, Adir. You can have the nice little froggy helmet.
That's not nice. All done.
Wait, what was in here? Wait, why do we... Facepalm moment. Oh, let's lockpick that open that door. Alright then. And we already... Did we look up in here yet? Oh, I think I figured out, found the door. Oh yeah, the thing about this, you actually have little pets, so watch this. Know how we have the Cosmic Piggy? Now watch. Hold on. Where is it? Alright, I'm gonna pop up here. This is where my Cosmic Pig is, right? Let's bring the baby spider. And... I got the baby spider following me around now. A little tiny baby spider. Look at the little guy go, if you can even see that. Alright, but I'm putting Cosmic Piggy back. You can go back into, back in the treasury. In the sequel, though, I love what they did for the pets. That one is not really much spoilers, but now they have stats that influence how the game goes. Oh, we're in a palm of a hand, by the way. And also, on that note, though, I have actually never completed this whole dungeon on my playthrough. And we're back outside. Yeah, this is the dungeon part, but, let me see. We've already been inside of there, though. Alright, let's get rid of you, though. You guys are gonna be a pain anyway, so let's just get rid of you. You silly flamey boys. Inside the keep, find a spirit, somewhere below. Yep. Anything over here? More will-o-wisp. I'd rather not keep fighting my kind right now, so... let's continue trying to figure out where Merwald's hiding. I will see through that phased gate that I need to figure out how to open. And you don't have answers of all things. Anything from you? Nope. Well, on the note though, I think I'm gonna take a small break. We've only got 32 minutes left, so I'm gonna step away, grab some food really quick. It shouldn't take... Also, I never noticed this dialogue box down here. Because of Eternity has been made possible by the contributions of 77,000 fans. We at Obsidian wish to extend our gratitude for the opportunity, feedback, and support. Where did that come from? Anywho, I was in my little chat box down here. Anywho, I'm gonna step away really quick for a dinner. I'll keep the game going for now and put some music on. I'll just mute the game and put some music on. So I'll be back real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, whoops, I muted the desktop, not the... I meant to mute the microphone. Whoops. There was no music going on there. Whoopsie-daisy. Well, on that note, though, dinner is done, so we're good to go pick it up. Ripperoni there. My apologies for those who were just sitting in pure silence while I was stepped away there. Alright, moving on, though. But it was just nothing but a quick little brats and, whatchamacallit. That was about it. Had time with my thoughts in the silence. Oh no! I meant to mute my microphone on my OBS. I hit the desktop by accident. Well, on that note though, maybe we'll actually complete this by tonight though. I need to remember how to do this. Yeah, you guys said, oh, talk to the statue upstairs, but there's nothing here I can do. What am I missing down here, I wonder? It has been a while since I've done this. But I hope those thoughts weren't malicious, Seven Crow. I hope they were good thoughts. Because that's all I can hope for. That takes us back outside. Wait a minute, I didn't see this over here. Well, hello. What is this here?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, well, you see, there's something there. Why is that there, and how do I open it? I found a secret, and he thinks. What could it be, actually, over here? But yeah, we just brought some unbaked cabbage, seasoned with garlic virgin olive oil, garlic infused extra virgin olive oil, and cooked onions and all that fun stuff. Okay, we're back in the giant hand. Small, quick dinner. Oh, and it was cheddar bratwurst. But anyway, Oh, why do you have to make this so difficult? Statue offers me nothing. Mind you, I have how many years? Well, let me look at how many years I have had in this. I last played back in 2021. Oh. That was the last time I played, goddamn. I thought it would be earlier than that, but yeah, 2021 was the last time I played. I still haven't gotten good at it, but it's the last time I played. Oh, you're kidding me. I think we found our answers, guys.
Away from us. Leave us.
A large liver-spotted... I think we found Merwold. I did not even see that key. A large liver-spotted man, barrel-chested, paunchy, cowers in far corner of the room. His white hair tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face with his chest and trembling hands, unable to look at you in your direction.
Maybe we should come back later?
Are you Merwold? He looks up over his hand, the muscles around his eyes twitching, and begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. Gollum won the argument? All at once, he stops shaking. Sudden calmness falls over him. His head tilts forward slightly. He looks you dead in the eye, like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice suddenly turns raspy.
Merwold isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
I won't leave until I've spoken to Merwold.
Merwold will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
The old man turns his body away and has another muttered, sputtering argument facing the wall. When he turns to you, he has taken a confident stance, his chest puffed like a soldier. A new strength enters his voice.
Come to speak to Merwold. Merwold, whose touch is poison. Mayerwald, who knows not his effect.
I was told I am a watcher, and that you could tell me more about it. And about a tablet of some worth after that, once you finished, of course.
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Peer and reach into it. Speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath, and the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I. What the gods wanted of me, thought I. The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
Oh, wonderful.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners. Little I knew.
I was accosted by the spirits on my way here. What do they want? You seem to have lost your mind. Yeah, I think that's going to be kind of rude to say, Alyssa, not going to lie.
No. No! Forgive me! Forgive me!
Okay, I guess we'll have to say it.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear. An awakening.
Alos' eyes narrow as he looks at the old man. How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? You mean you remember your past lives?
Something reminds. Memories stirred. Memories before birth. Other bodies. Other times.
Kind of getting the jive of the story here.
Memory. Personality. Identity. Any might resurface. Or all.
I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Mayerwald has lost control. Mayerwald's body no more. Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Mayerwald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Mayerwald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
Here's our memories from previous lives.
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Mayerwald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
I've seen apparitions like those elsewhere since I became a watcher. Oh, no, 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 you too, you too? All at once, and in spite of his abject misery, his expression changed to one of utmost sympathy. Poor woman, poor woman.
They will take you too.
As Alos' eyes dart between you and Meryl, what exactly does it mean? Surely something can be done. You're saying I'll end up like you.
So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
If I'm awakened to a past life, how would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own. Mayerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood and screams.
Why do these past lives still trouble you?
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder, soldier and marauder and Mayerwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher.
So this is why you should always try to get to sleep.
War there was all around. War of stone, war of tree.
He's talking about two different wars fought back to back a long time ago. The Broken Stone War and the War of the Black Trees. The usual conflicts between locals and settlers getting out of hand, both of them. Some folks are still mad about what one side did to the other.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
I met one of your memory spirits. There was one talking about raiding a village. Meryl's voice became raspy. He is somewhere else in place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this Addy a bitch an heir that belongs in Air Glodfath.
Meryl cringes himself again, watching something he can't bear to see. Shaking his head over and over, he wails. His soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better to go than live on. Better that than to live in weakness. Keep talking. I'm enjoying this. God, no, we're not going to be evil. We're not going to be Ron Swanson again. Terrible things happen in war. Living with what you've done is his own penance.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy.
No, Seven. We're not going evil again.
Conceived by force. Vessel for Marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
Baby conceived by the raider? What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in life.
We're basically talking to every one of his spirits, it sounds like.
Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
And the fun part is, we could potentially end up this way. Anyway, then this was his mother I met in the keep. He told him his father was killed by the raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the 9 Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But
well, we won't ever be able to find that out
they
because
have led me here.
We have no idea.
In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
There we go. I had to make sure I didn't interrupt all that. Because we don't know if I don't know when there will be a Pillars of Eternity store. For Pillars of Eternity 3 of the continuation of the Watcher's story. So, who knows? Right now, we might just get another spin-off, kind of like Bowed, so who knows what'll happen. Alof looks at the old man in horror. Bay the usher's cooked prawn. What, Alof? Anyway, Meryl's shoulders slump. He rocked back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder, lies and vengeance, and dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
What for? Well, we are going the bear-off route, so whatever the reason, I don't think we're meant to know, and I don't think I want this character wants to know.
How little we know.
How do you tell a spirit from a memory?
Fragmented are memories. Stuck in time. Mindless, cruel, never far.
There must be some way to make the memories go away.
No. Always there. Always remembered. Can't forget. Can't unsee.
I didn't just remember. Someone caused this. They wore masks, spoke of books, keys and a queen. There is a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead. Books of burden. Queens that were. Known to me are they. The leaden key.
The leaden key. It seems we share an enemy, Alyssa. Assassins and watcher wakers. Both. They certainly keep busy. Who is this queen they pray to?
Woodica. Goddess. Crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
And we'll be, yeah, water. Anyway, what can you tell me about the Leaden Key?
Secrets. Secrets and deceptions and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of Watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
We'll understand why that water got comment at some point. You'll understand. I'm not gonna elaborate. The Leaden Key caused my awakening. Could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawakened? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
You know where I might find the Leaden Key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
I need to go so I can search for this man from the Leaden Key.
Sleep well. Sleep well. Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me.
Take it easy, I'm not gonna betray anyone.
Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your
Well, now we have to fight Merwold.
Trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
Man, Merwold. We didn't even need to do this, but okay. Wait, what? Who's over? Oh, it's the Wraith. His ghost is over there still in combat. That's confusing.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can just take this, Merwold. As for that, you can go after that. And you can go after that. And you can go after that.
Huh?
And let me see, iconic projection. No, we want to... Nope. Okay, we're fine for now. Oh, you're gonna do a console health drain on me, aren't you?
Aye?
Following your lead.
Looks like Durant's gonna die again. Good, never mind, Durant's is not gonna die. Good job, Durant's. I'm gonna die, though. Alright, you want to be condemned? I'll let you be condemned.
What?
Hey. Already casted that. Wonderful.
Beyond.
And knock him down again, dear. Oh, not this time. No, you just got me at the last moment. God damn it. Oh, we got both of us down. Holy crap.
Yes?
Merwold is no joke. And a couple of these. Be here. The deer needs to stay alive for this. Okay, good. I didn't get you. And then you.
Hey.
There we go.
Let's have it on!
And we're out of knockdown, so this is gonna be rough.
Following your lead.
And you're still not attacking over there. Who's gonna win? 3 of us or this one guy who has many ghosts in him?
Hey.
Oh, finally.
You cannot wait that older said?
What?
I don't want to discuss it.
There's a change in the air in the keep. As I'm waking up from being knocked out, what was thick suffocating feels somehow more breathable, as though yielding a conquering invader. Meryl's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. And also, timer is up for the jack-o'-lantern, so one moment. Time to return to Wisp. Yep. One moment. Gotta get back to it. There we go. There is something unique about his soul in this place. A bond formed in decades of inhabitants and lordship. I mean, I was still a wisp. I was just in a pumpkin. Anyway, feels somehow palpable to you, as though even in death, the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers his keep. Alyssa has granted the speaker of the restless. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you a frayed rope, ghostly and alive. The frayed ends riding like a tide pool of anemones. You find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate its strands. So we're basically the keeper of death sort of thing with Bareth. We basically want them to return to the wheel. And so I'm going to say sever the rope and let Meryl pass from this world. Strand by strand, the connections fly apart like overstressed strings on an ethereal instrument. With tearing the final string, the rope becomes liquid and dissolves from your awareness. Meryl's soul hovered near you, portraits of strife and discord, but there's something there beneath it, something like relief. One moment. His soul passes through one of the walls and is gone. So, in reality, we just set him free. Back to the wheel. Which means Meryl's probably going to come back at some point in this timeline. Hey, Meryl, let me take your loot now. And that was the Merwold thing. Let me see. Give that to Aloth. Give that to Aloth. Aloth is our hoarder of books.
All done.
What do we got here? A fine dagger, some Aedra. Let's take Meyrol's stuff.
All done.
Well, some money. Thanks, dude. Why is this ghost still here? You should get out of here.
Almost time. Don't worry. The tribes you were...
You were supposed to be gone, but okay. You shouldn't have been there. But alright then. Alright.
Hey, you're right. No sense listening to that old bampot.
Damned Virago, not now!
You know, I think we need to talk to Aloth before we talk to the steward. Aloth looks at you with quiet attentiveness. How may I be of service? Tell me about it, dear. It's been gone over a year, but I suspect I'll think of the forests and fields as home as Adir's home. We've thousands of years of history and tradition behind us. Of course, there's baggage as well. Our imperial past is still fresh in our minds, as you may have noticed here. Has it been difficult to adjust to Dyrwood? Hope we here are far more hot-blooded, more attentive to insult and duty. But as long as one avoids provocation, it's easy enough to get along. I've gotten accustomed enough to keep to my thoughts myself anyway. Any thoughts on what I should do next? You told us a sleep. Oh, okay, got it. Well. Alright, I guess you don't want to talk then. Alright then. I was expecting with those little comments you wanted to talk. Kind of like Karth wanting to talk or something. Alright then. I am a bit rusty. It has been, what, 4 years since I last played?
I felt Merwold's passing. You slew him.
He gave me no choice.
It saddens me to hear it. But part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness. This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Merwold's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
I've always wanted my own keep, even if it's a little cursed. I'm like this library. Then it is yours, my lady. I cannot begin to tell you how glad that is. How good it is to know the keep is in capable hands once again. I suppose I should mention first that if you are mean to travel to Defiance Bay for supplies, there has been a complication of a kind. Eastern Barbican collapsed decades ago, and Merrill never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end. He got as far as gathering materials before it became preoccupied. I could make arrangements to have it repaired if that is your will. When it ceased to be my master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it. For what am I but a master's instrument? It would take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. How do I repair the Barbican? Merrill set aside, okay. What does the Master of Cade New entail? Maintaining the keep, got it. You instruct me, so they're just giving a tutorial of the keep system. Repairing the keep will raise your prestige. Okay, now we get some lore. What did you mean when you said the keep is cursed? Merwell's curse was his own, a watcher's curse, but his predecessors have not fared better. There is a presence within the keep, or rather, far beneath it. Yeah, you see the giant, weird hands? Yeah, maybe that. At least, such has been the conclusion drawn by all who have come to this place, for what spirits linger in the endless past oft speak to the master of below. Every effort to settle here has failed. From our time of Adir and colonists, beasts rise from the endless path until a new lord or lady is no more. The one who dwells below this master does not tolerate rivals, it seems. From time to time, intrepid explorers descend to lay claim for what answers they can, but none return. This is the force which kept Cade New a barren ruin, and robbed me of my hopes. The endless past, that, my friend, is where I must go, where we must go. You'll go with me. Whatever devils lie beneath, take too much knowledge we'll find. Perhaps this master speaks Adiran. Who is this master below? I could not say with any certainty. I believe it must be tied to the man said to have been the architect of the endless path, the Anguithan Titan, Ad Noah. I probably butchered that. Some claim his spirit endures, or at least laid a curse upon his sight. I cannot imagine much remains of his work, for the ruins have been here for 1,000 years or more. But what's left is impressive. The Earl certainly thought so. You may have seen a while below a hand of a great statue Adna constructed. Perhaps it is a statue of Adna himself. What are the endless paths? The endless... Okay, yeah. We were warned by the Glanfastans that the site was cursed, and there is a legend attached to it. And yes, this is a labyrinthian. The ruins are built by a powerful Aguathan named Adnoa, who ruled there until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless paths and filled many of the upper tunnels with soil and stone. No one living there knows how far the tunnels stretch, and few who have ventured there have returned. There is much talk of riches and treasure, and the promise of Niguethan relics alone has drawn many fortune seekers to the depths, I'm afraid. But am I not the master of Cade Noah? Butchered it again. Of course you are. Keep would have no other, but the endless paths are a different thing entirely. It is unfortunate, really, that they are so closely intertwined. If the master below is not dealt with, there will be a threat from the keep within. Funny thing is, I did an entire playthrough, the first one below, with never completing the paths. So this is a little spoiler for those who don't want to know. This is just flavor text. That's all I'm going to say. Trying to find this queen in the city of Defiance. You must know, this queen you are looking for, Defiance Bay has no queen. The Miswins of Deer haven't reigned there since the war. The only queen with any power there is Wodica. I am told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. I mean, you kind of can. You're kind of stuck in a statue. If you mean to go there, we can start right away repairing the Barbican. Only tell me that you wish to do so, and I'll make the necessary arrangements. Let's see what repairs we can do. Merrill kept a ledger, as it happens. Alright. Then we'll get underway at once. Know, my lord, that this is the first but and least of my great many undertakings. Keep supported a great many building and servants for many years. Okay, just looking. Okay, this is just running into the stuff. But first, the Barbican. So, we get to build this, we get to renew this whole place. We also get to form contracts, statuses, events. You can get raids and all that stuff. You can have hirelings. You can have your party selection. But for that being said, though, we're going to go ahead and just do this. You know, Bright Hollow Restoration? Yeah, I'm going to get that too. Why? So we can have a place to rest. And they all take time and all that stuff. Now the question is, am I ever going to do this on... do the Tatsuke? No, I actually kind of want to. For the stream. But I think... hold on, I'm just seeing... yeah, for now, going by the map... we can now go into the Defiance Bay, which I think is a good stopping point for the stream tonight. We'll pick this up potentially Monday. Again, because of birthday, I don't know if I'll be streaming, so... if you see me go live on the Discord side of things, you'll see me go live. If not, I shall be returning Thursday. We are now doing the long streams for Thursdays again, like we did with Baldur's Gate 3. So we'll be starting not at 6, but at 4 o'clock again. Unless something comes up, otherwise I will inform via the Discord, or on Discord and Blue Sky for that aspect. But on that note, though, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Rookie, for the raid. If you haven't already followed Rookie, I highly suggest it. Thank you, MR6, for the follow. And hopefully, we will find some more party members, too. There is still Grieving Mother I still need to have, which is a very interesting cipher to have. So I'm going to probably do some reading, since it has been 4 years since I played, so I'm a bit rusty where everyone is. But on that note, though, we'll be coming back to this more than likely Thursday, potentially Monday. Alright, good night, everyone. I am going to look who to raid. Remember, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time, or see you on another mutual streamers. In the meantime, good night, y'all. And if y'all enjoyed this, I highly suggest you grab this someday in the future. Alright, take care, everyone. Oh, and I'm definitely going to rest before we do the stream on whatever day, either Monday or Thursday. Because as we learned, you always have to have a good sleep. Alright, take care, everyone. I'm going to see who to raid.